Welcome back to T.Ray. We're celebrating the T.Ray 10-year anniversary tour. The last time out took us to Fresno, California, but now headed back into the stadiums of Syracuse, New York, where we'll crown ourselves a freestyle winner, right here on the always awesome T.Ray channel. Hello everybody, Rayas here alongside Trent. Let's get into our field of trucks.
Starting us out here, we got the junkyard dog himself, Dustin Brown, behind the wheel of the monster Mutt. And you know, he's really looking to get a good victory here. And Alex Blackwell, the captain himself, in the captain's curse, really to wow the crowd here in Syracuse.
From Apollo Beach, Florida, B.J. Johnson will apply at the Gas Monkey Garage for Richard Rawlings. Also out of Florida, from Orlando, Bari Musauer in the Always Fast Zombie.
Out of Claymore, Oklahoma, here comes Mark McDonald behind the wheel of the El Toro Loco. Always a sight to see when it comes to freestyle. And of course, the Metal Militia himself, Todd LeDuc, ready to really prove to these fans what the Metal Militia is all about.
The son of a digger himself, Ryan Anderson from North Carolina, will try to take the freestyle victory. But to do that, he's going to have to go through the legend, the icon, the one and only Tom Mintz from Paxton, Illinois, driving Maximum Destruction.
Another icon, the Dennis Anderson himself, Gravedigger. Always a sight to see when it comes to Syracuse. We're going to get right into the action here with Dustin Brown out of Tampa, Florida, behind with a Monster Mutt junkyard dog. And, you know, they're already throwing him his bone, Tyler.
That's right. 2 minutes on the clock for Syracuse. This is a big floor, and Dustin Brown is going to really have to strap in here and really buckle down to see if he can get a nice score. There are some heavy hitters behind him, but he's done a great job so far this season piloting this truck. And what's really cool, Trent, about the junkyard dog is when he rolls it over, they just throw a little duct tape on it and keep on going. It fits the scheme.
Well, absolutely. You know, it's got the Bondo on it. It's got all the scratches on it. It's just ready to go no matter how many times they roll it over. They just let it be what it is.
That's right, the Monster Mutt, you know, of course, we saw Dustin Brown. He's been a part of Monster Jam for a long time, the former crew chief for Dennis Anderson of the Gravedigger team, so he knows what it takes to build these trucks, to keep them maintained, and now he gets his chance to be in the driver's seat and really show everybody that he's a driver too.
Absolutely, you know, he's already got some massive air here in Syracuse, and he's really just got to try and fill the clock here. You know, he wants to get a good number on the board, and he's got to really get a good one too, because we got a lot of heavy hitters that he's got to go through towards the end of the night.
Oh, that was a nice little wheelie right there to a combo. He feels his first minute. He's really laid down a nice foundation, but this last 45 seconds, he's really going to have to turn up the wick and turn in some good performances like this. Nice air right there, keeping it going over the crushed cars. Let's see if Dustin Brown has what it takes to put up a tall enough score as he gets the donut into some donut. Excuse me, look at it, chasing his tail here, Trent. Oh, hang on. And
no way.
Stop. And he saves it. Dustin Brown and Junkyard Dog. I thought he was going over there, Trent. Wow.
Able to keep it going on all fours. And you know, they say a great mechanic makes a great driver. And honestly, I have to prove that theory true, because Dustin Brown is throwing down here at Syracuse.
First truck out. That was a gnarly save as Dustin Brown will fill time here in Syracuse. I'm curious to see what the judges thought as he gives them another sky wheelie here in New York. Look at Junkyard Dog go. A score of a 22. Not bad at all for his first for the first freestyle out here as he continues on a little bit of fanfare for everybody in attendance.
Gonna stop her right there. Dustin Brown, a nice run. And that truck didn't even roll it over, so it's ready for the next show. And here we go, Alex Blackwell out of Frackville, Pennsylvania. The captain himself.
This is the last time we saw this truck, Trent. You know, Pablo was driving it back in Fresno, and he did a great job as time has started with some nice air there for Alex. And when Pablo really, you know, he's back in his Gravedigger number 16 now, and when he wanted to pick somebody to take over the reins of this beautiful truck, you know, there's no better person out there than Alex Blackwell. He's been driving this now for a few years, and he really found his home right here in the captain's curse, and he's doing a great job so far. Almost 30 seconds in, he's really building a nice layer, a nice foundation to start this freestyle, because a score of a 22 is not easy to come by, and he's really going to have to keep up the momentum here in the last minute and a half here to see if he gets to outdo what Junkyard did. Nice air right there from Alex Blackwell.
He's keeping this run going, you know, and Obviously, last time out we were in Fresno, they only had 1:30 to be able to fill, but now they got a whole 2 minutes again. So Alex Blackwell is really just trying to make time here in Syracuse, but he's keeping a good run going. You know, he's got a lot of good air, a lot of good momentum, and a lot of good moves going. And a combo. Look at the nice sky wheelie. Oh man, almost got into some trouble there.
You know, when the timer goes to that 2 minutes, it's something that you really have to pay attention to as a driver, because you can get lost out here, and you thinking, oh, we're getting close to the end. But look, we still have 45 seconds left. He really has to continue this momentum for Alex. And let's see. Oh, hang on, Trent. He might go for a backflip here.
First one.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no way.
And he's going to turn it upside down for 31 seconds on the clock. Alex Blackwell in Captain's Curse. Let's see what the judges thought. A score of a 20, so he's not going to outdo what Junkyard did. Just a little bit too much time left on that clock, Trent.
Absolutely, you know, not being able to land the backflip really hurt him. But here we go, BJ Johnson behind the wheel of the Gas Monkey Garage. You know, we were commenting a couple weeks ago about how good this truck looks, Tyler.
Yeah, this is such a beautiful piece. Of course, we saw him drive it in the All-Star Challenge, and he did such a great job there. But now coming back to a little old-school style track, and he really has to, be careful, because there's a lot of areas here on this track that can kind of twist you up. There's a lot of cross-thread momentum, but Richard Rawlings knew what he was going to do when he picked BJ to drive this truck. And, you know, this is such a beautiful piece, and BJ really found his home here with Gas Monkey.
Hey, you know, he really rocks the persona well when it comes to the Gas Monkey Garage. And a nice little wheelie carrying it out, getting another one, getting a little combo section there.
The first 45 seconds are filled. Let's see what he has left. Look at this. Oh, nice air right there.
Oh,
gets tripped up a little bit. Hang on. And settles it back down. Nicely done. He had the peace of mind to just kind of stay on the throttle a little bit and drive out of it. Nice move right there from Gas Monkey Garage.
Keeping the truck going here, you know, he's had a nice save. Now, what else? He's got some sick air. How about that? 50 seconds left on the clock here in Syracuse. And he's going to keep it going with another huge air assault and a slap wheelie. Why not? Carrying it all the way down. Oh, and another little save.
This right here might just be enough to take the lead. He's got to finish strong in this last 30 seconds. Oh, hang on, Trent. Here we're going for a backflip. Gas Monkey Garage. Let's see it. And he lands it. Perfectly landed. Gas Monkey Garage. BJ Johnson is on a run.
And another sky wheelie to boot, because why not? You know, he's already got a great run going. Why not add a little bit of more flair to your run, just to make sure that these judges know who's about to take the lead. 3 seconds left on the clock for Gas Monkey Garage. He's got another wheelie going. This will be his last hit.
Oh, nice little combo there, and gets a little twisted in the air for a little whip action. Not bad from BJ Johnson in the Gas Monkey Garage, and there's the scores right there, a 24. It is enough for the lead. Nicely done, BJ Johnson.
Now it's really just to see how long that lead holds up, because now we got Bari Musauer out here in the Zombie. Last time we saw the Zombie, Sean Duhan was up behind the wheel. But now Bari really just showing these fans what the Zombie's all about. You know, he's got the little arms going to the fans. You know, the fans always doing the Zombie arms. The kids love this thing, man.
Yeah, this is a beautiful truck. It's always fun at Pit Party to see the line, because it's always out the door waiting to get a picture with this and with Bari. You know, Bari's now coming into, I think, for his fifth year-ish, and he's, you know, done a great job. You know, we saw him in Spider-Man, and now we see him in Zombie, and he really plays the role well. He's fit into this team very nicely, and when they decided to expand on this team and go 2 trucks, Sean Duhan was in the one, and now they put Bari in the other, and he's been doing great on this tour. So Zombie is doing a great job here. Look at this, 30 seconds in, getting a little sideways. He's got to really maintain a good flow and good momentum. He's got to be careful not to turn it over, because this is a long 2 minutes on this track.
Absolutely, but you know, with huge air like that and the momentum that he's been keeping up, you know, those 2 minutes can really fly by.
Oh, whoa.
And a save, why not?
That was awesome. Nicely done from Zombie. Bari Musauer, 1 minute in, 1 minute to go for Zombie. That was a beautiful save there, Trent. That's going to score well with the judges, but he's got to finish this last half.
Absolutely, a minute remaining on the clock now, and this is really crucial. This is basically the halfway point. You either do or die when it comes to the minute left. And BeamNG.drive has lost no momentum whatsoever as he's keeping that zombie in the air with another slap wheelie. Man, nice combo.
That is a fun move. I've seen a few drivers do that tonight. They go into a wheelie, get on top of the pod, and drive up. That is rad. That's a really fun. Look at this huge air, though. Nicely done, zombie. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds left. He's got to beat a score from Gas Monkey of 24. BeamNG.drive now lines up for the backflip ramp. Will he land it? Let's see. Up and down, lands it hard on the front end, Trent.
Getting on the rear. Able to set it down.
Puts it into reverse, breaks an arm off. Look at that. Is it possible to look more like a zombie? Look at this. The arm is broken in half. BeamNG.drive throwing caution to the wind for some huge air in Syracuse.
He's also missing his jaw there. He might have to go to the dentist later. But zombie keeping it going here.
Oh,
can he save it? Come on, Bari, you got this, man. Keep it going.
Oh, my goodness. Look at the scores, Trent. A 27 for BeamNG.drive and Zombie, your new leader.
Bari makes a statement here in Syracuse for his fans in Orlando. And now here we go. Always love the smoke, man. Mark McDonald, the veteran himself, behind the wheel of El Toro Loco. We mentioned a couple back in All-Star when Mark List was driving. The paint scheme Mark McDonald really made famous.
Yeah, this is a beautiful truck, and it's the fans love it. Blowing the smoke. Look at this. Give him a little fanfare right there. A little snort from the crazy bull itself, El Toro Loco. And Mark McDonald, he's such a great fit for this, and he drives this truck so hard, and he really shows everybody why he is deserving of a full-time ride like this. Of course, he started as a crew chief for Escalade back in the day with George Belhan, but now gets his chance to really drive himself with El Toro Loco. We've seen him drive a few different identities, but this is the one he loves the most.
Absolutely. this is a fan favorite design when it comes to El Toro Loco. Everyone loves the black scheme when it comes down to this truck. And everyone, of course, loves Mark McDonald behind the wheel because each time he's always on the track. He's known as one of the more technical drivers. Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
Down.
Come on.
Hold on. He's upside
driving it
down.
out. He saves it.
Wow. Mark McDonald, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Trent, but that was crazy.
Able to have the peace of mind to really get on the throttle and drive out of it, and there you go, a little smoke in the air. Why not? Mark McDonald with a barn burner of a freestyle going.
He's got 1 minute left, missing the horn. The body's coming off just a little bit. Still puffing the smoke. Nicely done. Sky Willie, huge one from El Toro Loco. He's got 50 seconds left here, Trent. Mark's really got to finish out strong, but if he can do this, he might just take the lead from Zombie.
That was some nice elevation there from Mark McDonald. Hold on a second. Able to keep it.
I think he might have broke the rear steer. He might have not. It looked a little cattywampus there, but it looks like he got it back straight. Oh, hang on. Oh, my goodness. Again, rolls it end over end. El Toro Loco is able to keep on going. Mark McDonald is coming for it. Hang on. Do it again. Oh, my.
This is a save frenzy if I've ever seen one. I mean, Mark McDonald on the ragged edge, slamming onto those cars. Oh, man. Dancing it.
On nice. One wheel, El Toro Loco. Mark McDonald is going to fill time. And I guess that fly in from Oklahoma was worth it because he just turned the fans on here in Syracuse. Not bad at all for El Toro Loco. Let's see what the judges thought, Trent. A 28. It's going to be the new leader.
Well deserved, too. Mark McDonald with an absolutely amazing freestyle. And, of course, blowing the smoke for the fans as always. An incredible run. But now here we go, the Metal Militia. Tilyk out of Phoenix, Arizona. He's always known to really go crazy in this track. It's really made his own name in it.
Yeah, this guy, of course, Tilyk started driving Blue Thunder, but now really found his home in this team of Metal Militia, and Brian Deegan, the AKA the General, handpicked him. Look at this! Starting off with huge air, Tilyk, let me tell you, from his off-roading background, he is not afraid of sending this truck. You can see the way he drives in the air, especially when he gets on the brakes, settles, makes that truck take a set, and was really able to land these jumps. A lot of drivers don't really no air control like this, but his experience, Todd LeDuc, man, he is going to be a really good driver in the coming years, because already 30 seconds in, he's wowing the fans here in Syracuse.
Absolutely, he's got a really good run going as Todd LeDuc keeps it going in Syracuse. You know, right there, obviously on the brakes to keep that truck under control. And getting into a little bit of some donuts here. Little one rotation. Gonna get a little slap wheelie. Yes, he is. A little pocket hole, man!
Oh,
settles it down just in time.
Oh my goodness. Got on the binders and settles it down right before he slammed into Captain's Curse. That was incredible, Trent. Looking back at it again.
And ascend it. If I've ever seen one from Todd LeDuc, he's got a crazy run going.
Oh my goodness. This is incredible. Okay, here we go, Trent. Going for the backflip. 40 seconds left. Metal Militia. And he lands it. Wow. This is a run right here, Trent.
Typical for Todd LeDuc. Sticks the landing as he gets some more sick air. In the Metal Militia, getting on the binders again. Doesn't want to hit the trucks more than he already has. I mean, just look at the huge air assault he's got going on here. And he's still got 15 seconds left.
This is incredible. I have not seen a freestyle like this in a long time, and what better man to do the job than Todd LeDuc. Hang on, more sick air from Metal Militia. That was a LeDuc leap right there. That was incredible. Metal Militia, time has expired. If this doesn't take the lead, I don't know what will, because that was a flat air out assault, and he's still not letting up for the fans here in Syracuse.
It's going to be a 29. It'll take the lead here in Syracuse. With not a whole lot of room to breathe, Todd LeDuc takes that lead.
Wow. The last three drivers are big, heavy hitters, but they're really going to have to turn up the wick if they want to outdo what Todd did. So what better way to start off our final three with the son of a digger himself, Ryan Anderson from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, is going to take Sud for a spin right here in Syracuse.
And you can see he's very eager to get this run going. Obviously, Ryan Anderson, one of the best out there when it comes to freestyle. Always on the ragged edge, no matter where he is, if it's an arena or a stadium, he is always on that ragged edge, and he's always got a great run going.
Nice air right there from Ryan Anderson. We've seen him do some incredible moves in freestyle, really starting to push the sport. But now, here we go. A minute, 40 seconds left, 20 seconds into the freestyle. Nice little wheelie here. And right back up onto the pod. We've seen it. I'm telling you, we've seen a couple drivers do that, Trent. That's a nice move. Slide it into some digger donuts.
Oh. Some little cyclones. Can he save it?
Oh, on two wheels. Oh! And he does. Bicycles into a save. Nicely done, Ryan Anderson. Here we go. A minute 15 left. He's really going to have to turn it up here. He's got a tall order. There's 1 point on the board to be messed with.
I can already see. Trent. He's broke.
Yep. Oh, the front tie rod looks to be gone, and you can see those front steers.
Oh, man.
Going every which way but straight.
Oh, no way. Come on, Ryan. Controlling it and shutting off.
And they shut him off with the RII. That's a remote ignition interrupter. 54 seconds on the clock. I don't know. It's not going to be enough for the lead, but the Syracuse fans are loving Ryan Anderson.
Yeah, 24, not enough to be able to take that lead. So that means there's still room at the top for one of the icons himself, Tom Mintz, behind the wheel, the Maximum Destruction. You know, and I just love how he's running this retro scheme.
This is such a rad body. You know, we saw him run this retro scheme back at the All-Star Challenge, and now he comes here to Syracuse, and he wants to last a little longer. The last time he did such a big air, he actually blew the shock off completely on the right front. So now here we go, Maximum Destruction, the one and only Tom Mintz giving a wave to the fans all the way from Paxton, Illinois. Oh, hang on, Trent. Look at this.
Oh, man, challenging the son of a digger himself.
A little taunting from the one and only Tom Mintz. Put your ones up, Max D.
And there goes the signature one in the air. He's got some massive air to start off. You know what? If there's a list of people who are the kings of air, I think Tom Mintz is definitely at the top of that list, because no matter where he is, he's always on a huge air assault.
He wants to be the one and only guy at every show he goes to be the #1 king of air. And that he goes out to prove that every time out. Now, there's a lot of drivers out that are able to do things, but look at that. Every jump Tom Mintz hits in this beautiful truck is a big air moment. Look, here we go, Trent. Oh my goodness! Oh.
Can he save it?
Tom takes a shot and up on 2 wheels and saves it.
Wow.
Incredible. Tom Mintz, of course, he's driving this front engine chassis. He's got coilover shocks, no sway bars, left-hand drive. Look at this. It's such a different style of driving than you see everywhere else. So Tom has really got his work cut out for him. Oh, hang on. Up on 2 wheels again, Trent. Saves it. Incredible.
Uses the momentum to get back on all fours. He's going to do it again.
Oh, took a shot. Just not going to recover from that one. Tom Mintz upside down in Syracuse. 45 seconds on the clock. Trenton is not going to take the lead. I'd be surprised if it did. Just left too much time on the clock. There it is, a 25. So good enough for 3rd place right now goes Tom Mintz.
Definitely Tom Mintz disappointed, but no time to wallow. Here comes the icon himself, Dennis Anderson in the Gravedigger. Every single time he's on the track, it's always a barn burner.
Well, Dennis Anderson, he's got a tall order here. We've seen him do it before, though. He's got 1 point on the board to work with. He needs a score of a 30 if he wants to take the freestyle victory away from Metal Militia. So Dennis Anderson is really going to have to step up here in freestyle. We've seen him do it before, but it's always fun to see the Gravedigger back in action.
And already on a huge air assault, and Dennis Anderson's really good at keeping the momentum. The father of freestyle himself. Started it back in the late 80s. Really just going out there and just putting on a show for the fans. And he's been doing it for over 30 years now, and he has no signs of stopping.
Yeah, this might just be the way the truck is sitting right now, Trent. But look, the rear end looks like it has a little bit of a problem here. It's sitting super low. It just might be the way the truck's working today. But nonetheless, he's still throwing caution to the wind and really hammering it down. I just hope the truck's able to last another minute and a half here, because he's really gonna have to turn up the wick if he wants to take that freestyle win here in Syracuse.
I agree. There's definitely a little bobble in the rear end as well when he's landing this thing. So hopefully that truck is okay. Doesn't look like the shocks.
It's definitely not stopping him, I'll tell you that. Dennis is still going hard. 1 minute left for Syracuse.
Oh, man!
That was massive air for Gravedigger.
I mean, look at that. I mean, the momentum is insane.
Look at this. Dennis Anderson throwing it down here in Syracuse. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds. Will the icon do a backflip? Here we go. Let's see it.
Sticks the landing.
Beautifully done. Dennis Anderson in Gravedigger. 20 seconds left here in New York. Will he be enough? He needs a 30. Get a little sideways, settling it down into the hot pits. Hang on, Captain's Curse. Oh, my.
Give him a little smooch. Oh, there goes the headlight. He's burning it down.
Oh, hang on. Dennis Anderson and Gravedigger going full boogie tilt here in Syracuse. Time is up. This is the last move for the judges. A huge sky wheelie for Gravedigger.
Can he save it?
And the scores are in, Trent, as he turns it upside down. A 27. Not going to be enough. That means your winner of Syracuse is Metal Militia in Todd LeDuc.
Definitely one of those things that you did not expect to see here tonight, but a well-deserved victory nonetheless. Todd LeDuc definitely went full boogie tilt, so to speak, in his freestyle. Incredible run, but we're not finished here, guys. Not finished at all. We still got one more thing for you guys.
That's right, an encore from the BKT truck itself. With the mystery driver behind the wheel, they're going to bring out this awesome piece and freestyle a little bit here for Syracuse. But we got something planned here, Trent. The fans were leaving, but then they had to come back because they were seeing something incredible here. That's right, the BKT truck will attempt a long jump here in Syracuse. A 7-truck long jump for BKT.
hoping he can make it. You know, they got all of the emergency personnel on standby just in case he doesn't make it, but I think he's got a good chance at it. I mean, look how far of a jump he has to do. You know, he's got a good run up to it, though. We'll see what happens.
This is a really, really long jump right here. Just for the fans in attendance and back at home at T.Ray channel. Here we go. BKT. Oh, he lands it perfectly. Gaps it with room to spare. BKT does it again here in Syracuse. That was awesome, Trent.
So you could have cleared 2 more trucks and still landed it.
That was awesome. The first time we've seen a long jump here on T.Ray right during a freestyle competition like this, and this is the coverage you get when you come to T.Ray's channel and watch it back at home, and when you live it live. And all the fans here in Syracuse are loving this right now.
You know, and like we said, he wasn't done. He's still got to show off a little freestyle action, you know, to send these fans home happy. And there we go. Ended off getting on top of the Fox Sports 1 Cletus. Incredible.
Beautiful job and awesome freestyle from everybody here in attendance and watching back at home. Thank you so much for joining us for the continuation of the T.Ray 10-year anniversary. So next time out, we're going to go high-flying action again, so don't miss it right here on T.Ray.